Hi, or as they say where I come from, how am you now, kid? Are you alright? Well, that's what they say where I come from anyway, which is that part of England which is generally known and regarded as the Black Country, the centre of the Industrial Revolution. That's where I come from. It's not where I live now, but it's where I was born, brought up, bred and lived for 50 years or more. Scary thought. Anyway, completely irrelevant. I wanted to make a small short video about the Feiyu Pocket 3 gimbal type camera, which I recently brought from Amazon in Amazon UK for £312 or something like that, which in my humble opinion is a fair amount of money. I like this camera from what I'd seen of other people's videos and things online, and I liked the idea of what it did. I liked the idea of its magnetic qualities and so on and so forth, and its general flexibility, and I ummed and ahed and thought about it for quite some time, and then I got one, and I figured I would do a short video to make a review of the camera. But unfortunately I can't do that, and the reason I can't do that is because it don't work. And I'll play a very short video that I recorded to show you what it does. If anyone has any suggestions as to what might be wrong with it, although I think it is completely fatally flawed, but if anybody's got any suggestions or anybody's had this experience, I'd be interested to hear from you. Meanwhile, this is what it does when we switch it on, unfortunately. So as you can see, the Feiyu Pocket 3 gimbal camera that I bought from Amazon doesn't do anything. In fact, given that the characters, the letters that come up on the screen are what I would refer to as Chinese, then I suspect in all probability this product should not have even been, or this particular item should not have been on the European market at all. That's a guess, I don't know. But unfortunately I wasn't altogether well for quite a while, and because of that I procrastinated and didn't open the camera to check it out within the 1 month returns period given by Amazon. Now I accept that was down to me, although I wasn't well, so realistically, partly down to me. I do accept that. So I contacted the manufacturers, which was what I was given to understand I would have to do. Having spoken to Amazon, that's what they told me to do. The manufacturers tried to help. They responded to emails and messages that I sent them. There was like a time overlap because of course China is like quite a lot of hours ahead of us, but we managed to communicate okay. The problem was that they're not able to give me any advice that makes any difference. The camera does appear to be completely useless, and now I'm being told that I have to return it, which is fair enough, for repair, and that they'll fix it and send it back to me. And they tell me that all I need to send is the camera and the handle, but no accessories. fair enough. And then it goes downhill, because I'm also being told that I have to foot the bill of returning it to China. I'm not sure about that. Okay, I could probably just about put up with that, but I'm also being told that in the process of returning it, I need to declare to the customs people, and that presumably means the Chinese customs people, seeing as how it's going out of the UK and into China. I'm being told that I need to declare to them that the item is in fact camera accessories, and that it is of a value of no more than $50. But that's a lie. That's not the truth. I can't be telling lies to customs agencies, can I? Is that all right? I don't know. I've never done that, and I'm not likely to start now. So I'm in between a rock and a hard place. I have Amazon telling me I've got to return it to the manufacturer, and I've got the manufacturer telling me that I've got to make false, probably illegal statements in order to get the camera in their hands so they can fix it and return it. I'm not happy. So I'm going to speak to Amazon again and see if they will, on this occasion, given the situation, make an exception to their rules, and I will at that point add further information to this video. I just wanted to finish off the story, if you want to call it that, of the Feiyu Pocket 3 gimbal camera thingamajig, and I suppose I just need to make a slight correction in terms of my previous comments about the declaration to the Chinese customs. What actually I was instructed, if you like, to do by the manufacturer. Well, I'm going to put the exact details of the email on the screen, or that section of it, so that you can see exactly what they said to me. So there it is, coming up right now. Okay, so they didn't actually tell me that I'd got to make a false declaration to Chinese customs, but what they did say was that that in order to not pay taxes, of which I would be liable, or for which I would be liable, then that is what I needed to do. Now, I don't know how much the taxes would be. That sort of information would have been helpful to enable a bit of decision making, but I didn't get that information from them at all. But you know what? I kind of like find myself unhappy with it, because first of all, I buy the camera in good faith. I then find out that it actually doesn't do anything at all. It's completely dysfunctional. That is not my fault. And I'm then being told that I have to foot the bill for returning it. I have to pay taxes or lie to customs, whichever I choose to do. I don't think that's the very best example of good customer service that you'll ever get. If I'd been using the camera for 6 months and it had gone faulty, I mean, then they might have reason to believe that maybe I'd not looked after it in some way, or got it wet or something like that, and that would be fair enough. But it hasn't even been used. It only came out of the box once, and I made that very clear. So what did I do? Well, I actually spoke to Amazon again. I explained the situation to them in full, and I particularly explained to them the issue around around customs declarations, and Amazon's view, which is of great credit to them, I have to say, is that they would receive the item back from me and give a full refund even though I had exceeded the returns date. Now I think that is great credit to Amazon. That's a fantastic response. Not just because I got what I wanted. I actually didn't ask for a refund. I said I'd be quite happy to exchange it for another one. I was quite happy to do that. And not only did they agree to give me a refund once the item returned to them, they arranged to collect it. And the people that they arranged to come and fetch it came the following morning. Now I think that's brilliant. So well done, Amazon. Not so good, Feiyu Pocket. So the camera's gone back, well, we'll see what happens next. But there you go. If you're thinking of purchasing a camera or any other equipment like that from somebody on the other side of the planet through Amazon or any other platform that you might be doing it on, can I strongly suggest that you don't do what I did. If you're going to buy a thing like that, check to make sure it works. Well, as soon as you get it, basically. Don't dawdle. Get it done as soon as you can, and so that you don't fall into the difficulty that I had to. Feiyu Pocket, well, I really think you need to probably review your policy in terms of situations like this, and particularly you need to review the advice and the information that you're giving out in relation to the customs process in China. If you're telling people that they are liable for taxes, then it'd probably be a good idea to tell them how much it would cost. And I think suggesting that people should make false declarations is something you might want to have a look at. I don't think that's on. Anyway, there you go. I was expecting to review a camera, not tell a story like this. So we'll see what happens when I replace it with something similar. Have a good day, people. Be mightily blessed, and keep on smiling. What can we do? Take care. Bye.